Now we're going to spend a little time in looking at your school-wide teaching matrix and choosing your locations. You spent some time talking about establishing your norms. Now it is time to decide where those norms get taught. Not every part of your building needs the same attention. Some spots create far more challenges than others, and that's exactly what the goal is to figure out together. It's deciding what areas of your school will have the highest impact on your matrix. Now that you've built your norms, it's time to decide where it is applied. Some areas create more challenges. When you know where contextually inappropriate behaviors happen the most, you can prevent them before they start. That's what this step is about, choosing those locations. So what exactly is a location? A location is any place in your school, like the cafeteria, the hallway, the school bus, where students need specific skills taught to be successful. Choosing the right locations means teaching what success looks like before problems happen, not just reacting after they do. It's the same idea as the rest of your matrix, being proactive, not reactive. One question that always comes up is, what about classrooms? Where do they fit? Contextually inappropriate behavior happens in classrooms, but this school-wide teaching matrix isn't built to cover every classroom routine. We want teachers to keep the autonomy over their behavior skills their own classroom routines need. Your school-wide teaching matrix will cover every other location in the building, and the classrooms will get their own teacher-developed matrices later. So how do you actually pick your location? 3 things to keep in mind. First, start with your own data. Which locations show up the most often in your discipline referrals? Second, focus on those non-classroom areas like the cafeteria, the school bus, the playground. And third, narrow your list to the locations that come up the most, where a little teaching proactive will make the biggest difference. One last thing to note, the most accurate list comes from more than just adults. Gather input from staff, students, and your school community. Students may even share locations that you didn't even know you needed to have on your radar. Once you have your feedback from your staff, students, family caregivers, and community partners, discuss these responses as a team. Decide which locations were ranked highest for all community partners. Does your data align with these rankings? Then decide on your list of locations that you want to focus on teaching those behavior skills that help students be successful. These locations that you decide on will be what goes on your school-wide teaching matrix.